Assalamu alaikum. My name is Amna Irshad. I am the MSc Honors Human Nutrition student. Today I am going to present the topic carbohydrates. What are carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are the macronutrients and are one of the three main ways by which our body obtains its energy. They are called carbohydrate as they comprise carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen at their chemical levels. The term carbohydrate is derived from a French term hydrate de carbon, meaning hydrate of carbons. The general formula of this class of organic compound is CnH2ON. Now coming to the classification of carbohydrates. The carbohydrates are further classified into the simple and complex, which is mainly based on their chemical structure and degree of polymerization. Now monosaccharide. Glucose is an example of a carbohydrate monomer or monosaccharide. Other examples of monosaccharide include mannose, galactose, fructose, etc. The structure organization of monosaccharide is given as follows. Monosaccharide may be further classified depending on the number of carbon atoms, that is trioses C3H6O3. These have 3 carbon atoms per molecules, for example, glyceraldehyde. Tetroses C4H6O4. These monosaccharides have 4 carbon atoms per molecule and the example is erythrose. Similarly, we have pentoses, hexoses and heptoses. The second one is disaccharide. 2 monosaccharide combines to form a disaccharide. Example of the carbohydrate having the 2 monomers includes sucrose, lactose, maltose, etc. This is the basic structure of 2 disaccharide units. The other one is oligosaccharide. Carbohydrates formed by the condensation of 2 to 9 monomers are called oligosaccharide. By this convention, trioses, pentoses, hexoses are all oligosaccharides. Now the last one is polysaccharide. Polysaccharide are the complex carbohydrates formed by the number of polymerization of the large number of the monomers. Example of the polysaccharides include starch, glycogen, cellulose, etc., which exhibit extensive branching and are homopolymers made up of only glucose units. These are the structure of amylose, amylopectin, glycogen, cellulose fibers, which are polysaccharides. Now in polysaccharide, one of the example is starch. Starch is composed of 2 components, amylose and amylopectin. Amylose form the linear chain and amylopectin is a much branched chain. The second one is the glycogen. Glycogen is also called animal starch. It has structure similar to starch but has more extensive branching. The third one is cellulose. Cellulose is the structural carbohydrate and is the main structural component of the plant cell wall. It is a fibrous polysaccharide with high tensile units or strength. In contrast to starch and glycogen, cellulose forms a linear polymer. Now coming to the functions of the carbohydrates, the main function of the carbohydrate is to provide energy and food to the body and to the nervous system. Carbohydrates are known as one of the basic components of the food, including sugar, starch, and fiber, which are abundantly found in grains, fruits, and milk products. Carbohydrates are also known as starch, simple sugars, complex carbohydrates, and so on. They are also involved in fat metabolism and prevents ketosis. It also inhibits the breakdown of proteins for energy as they are the primary source of energy. An enzyme by the name amylase assists in the breakdown of the starch into glucose, finally to produce energy for metabolism. Now at last, the sources of carbohydrates. Simple sugars are found in the form of fructose in many fruits. Galactose is present in all dairy products, whereas lactose is abundantly found in milk and other dairy products. Fourth one is the maltose is present in cereal, beer, potatoes, processed cheese, pasta, etc. And the last one is sucrose is naturally obtained from sugar and honey containing the small amount of vitamins and minerals.